Today is January 3rd, and the weight is 258.6. So it is the beginning of January. As you saw, my weight is 258.6 pounds, which is 117.2 kilograms. And my mile time was 12 minutes and 58 seconds per mile, 8 minutes and 3 seconds per kilometer. My goal for the end of March, the beginning of April, is to get my mile time down to 11 minutes, 45 seconds per mile, or 7 minutes and 18 seconds per kilometer. By the end of 2023, my goal is to get an 8-minute mile. That's, all the way at the end of the year, but let's go for right now. Things are not perfect. I've been working 11, 12 hours a day at my job from 8 to 7, sometimes 7 to 7. I don't get to see the sun at all unless it's outside my window. It's been a challenge for me to wake up in the morning to go to the Y to go work out, but it has to be done. It just has to be done. So unlike previous videos in the past, I will not be able to show you my progress on the Stairmaster. My YMCA got some new machines, and they do not give your mile time nor how far you've gone, but promise, I'm putting forth work. So, it's still January. Things are definitely not easy and far from ideal, but it's the little things like knowing that the sun will be up a couple more minutes earlier that makes working out just a little bit easier, gives me a little bit more motivation, and actually makes it more enjoyable. You all have a good day. I'll see you in the next clip. So it is Saturday, February 11th, 2023. I am on bike and I am headed to Eastview to do the litmus test to see, has my mile time improved at all? So let's talk about this time. 16 minutes and 16 seconds per mile. For kilometers, it was 10 minutes, 6 seconds per kilometer. Definitely one of the worst times I ever clocked. So about a quarter of a mile, I don't know how far that is in kilometers, about a quarter of a mile the way down, I stepped wrong on my right foot and I pulled something, and I was in pain, and I could just tell then and there that it was going to be one of the worst laps around the park ever. But I did as far as I could. I jogged as far as I could, as slow as it was, and the rest of the way I walked. And then at the very end, I had a little bit of energy, so I just jogged the rest of the way. And I could have easily just not even posted that clip and just did it a week later. But to be honest, to the day that I said that I was going to do it, that was my time for that day. It was an outlier, but that was my time for that day. It's all going to work out in the end. Now, this is going to sound a little strange, but I have been getting some tips and encouragement from some running channels on YouTube. One of them is Aaron Brown. He is a Canadian Olympic sprinter. The other one is Philly Bowden. She is a distance runner from Great Britain. And I know I'm big, okay? I know I'm heavy, but just hear me out. Part of running is mental. A good portion of it is mental. If you can get over now it's physical as well now, but if you can get over the mental aspect of it, you'll just see your times improve. I just know you will. And they have tips and encouragement that makes me do better. Now, I'm going to say this as well. This part of the video is filmed on February 18th, 2023. My face will be a lot slimmer by the end of this video because Lent is coming up. And I probably shouldn't be showing you this, but I'm going to show you anyway because Lent will almost be over by the time this video is filmed. I'm not going to eat all of it. I'm going to share it, but this is what I have to get rid of by the end of 11:59 Tuesday night. I have 2 cinnamon roll donuts, watermelon Twizzlers, no, green apple Twizzlers, watermelon Twizzlers, jelly beans. I had the cheesecake on the way here, and then this lime refresher. So after Tuesday, I won't be having any more sweets. So that'll be one reason why my face will be a lot slimmer, and my body as well. And I'll explain in a clip later that of course I definitely know I need to lose some weight, but why weight is not my biggest issue right now. So it is April 1st, 2023. I'm on bike headed to the park by Coleman to do this litmus test, and the results will speak for themselves. I had that injury, I'm mostly recovered, but the results will speak for themselves one way or another, so let's see what happens. And the weight is 259.8. So my mile time went from 12:58 to 12:40. In kilometers, I was 7 minutes 52 seconds. No, I did not beat my goal of getting either 12 minutes or 11:45 seconds per mile. But I did make some improvement. And with this hurt knee, let me tell you, it took lots of prayer and Epsom salt. But I made a little improvement. I'm not disappointed with the results. I'm really not. So let me just say this as well. One thing that I'm starting to learn, well, I knew this already, but diet really does play an important aspect in the way you feel when you exercise. Those desserts that I had before Lent, that was a one-time thing. I didn't have anything for 40 days. I didn't have anything sweet for 40 days. So by the end of that Tuesday, let me tell you, I didn't even have the craving for anything sweet. And I feel like I needed an insulin shot. The key to all this is moderation. I will still be doing dessert reviews. I'll just be doing them more sparingly than I did in the past. You can still work out, have health goals, and enjoy the things that you like, but it's about balance. It's a journey, and I'm enjoying the process.